gorgeous Saturday night in sunny Southern California. USL Championship action brings us home to the defending champs, where Loudoun United FC squares off with Orange County SC. And hello everyone, Jose Rodriguez. I am David Gascon. This match is presented by Dog Park Brewing Company, your pet-friendly community brewery in San Juan Capistrano. Jose, gonna jump right into it. Keys to this contest here tonight.
Well, you know, obviously it's a big game for both sides. For Orange County, it's the opportunity to turn things around, and for that you need your best players, and that's Iloski and Torres. You have to get them involved as quickly as possible. And for Loudoun, it's an opportunity as well. On the road, you need to start as fast as possible and try to play with the lead, especially on the road here on a gorgeous night.
Tonight's keys of the game are brought to you by Easy Fleet GPS, keeping your fleet on track. Keys to the game are one thing, Jose, but a player to watch. Let's take a look at him. Brought to you by Omega Accounting. Who's this man, Eric Torres?
Well, Eric Cubo Torres, very well-known figure in the U.S. soccer landscape. Obviously, plenty of experience in Major League Soccer, but now in USL Championship, trying to find his way here with Orange County. A very important player. A player that is going to be involved in the build-up, but as well, look for him to get opportunities inside the box.
And on this set for Loudoun United FC, they pulled off an upset last week against Phoenix Rising because of this dude right here, Abdul Latif Abu Kura, scored a couple of goals in the contest. He's got 4 of them in 5 games.
Oh my goodness, and what a win for Loudoun against Phoenix Rising, one of the top teams in USL Championship. I mean, listen, that's a big result. You need to find some momentum and carry over to the game tonight. Hopefully, you know, they find a way to get Abu Bakara involved. They have the quality. They are very young, so they are used to having on and off nights here in USL Championship.
Both teams searching for points and also a playoff spot as well. When we come back, we'll get you the starting 11 and first touch. It's Loudoun United FC and Orange County SC coming up next.
Back post run, header down and in! Rakowski got a piece. Asante turns. Rakowski gets up. Orange County strikes first.
Shovels.
Where did you come from?
Ever find a body?
What? No.
Did you contact 811?
Who are you?
Did you know it's the law?
Why is a child yelling at me?
What if you hit a gas line? Who pays to fix it? Do you? Does my neighbor? Can you go to jail? How much is bail?
It's good to ask questions, like, did you contact 811 before digging?
Are we going to jail? I don't know.
This match is brought to you by Dog Park Brewery, your pet-friendly community brewery. And Hoag, the official hospital, urgent care, and healthcare services, partner of Orange County SC. And we are live here in the beautiful city of Irvine here in California, Championship Soccer Stadium. David Gascon, Jose Rodriguez bringing you all the action between Orange County SC and Loudoun United FC. Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Kimco Staffing, and a little bit of a change tonight in net this evening, Jose, in particular for the home team.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Very, very good news for Schottler. He finally gets the opportunity to start a game here in 2022. So a huge responsibility. Hoffman as well on the left side gets his first start alongside Orozco, obviously a very important player for Orange County in the last 2 seasons. In the middle, Rocha as well gets the start. He was questionable before the game. And at the top, obviously, Torres and Osundina, players that we mentioned before. Solid 4-4-2. We'll see how they develop into the game. If they need to change the shape, obviously they're capable of doing that.
And the counter for Loudoun United FC. They got 14 points so far.
Well, for them, it's very important to stay compact defensively. They need to organize very well, especially in the middle of the field. Plenty of players. They need to know exactly the role that they're going to be playing. Look for Guidiri to be a very important player for them. And defensively, Von Stieg and Robinson on the right side is solid players. Rice as well getting an opportunity. Only the 4th start for him on goal tonight for Loudoun United.
Leading the pack is head coach Ryan Martin, team manager. Injury report this evening. Couple guys are going to be missing in action, one in particular for Loudoun United FC. Uncle Gamble is out of this contest and is brought to you by Zulfagari Law. And this match is officially underway. Loudoun United FC, not a good team on the road this year, 1-5-1. In the last 5, though, they're 2 up, 2 down with a draw. Orange County SC struggling a little bit. 14 points, 3 victories, 7 defeats, and 5 draws. They're 12th right now in the Western Conference. Richard Chaplow, the team manager, we spoke to him earlier in the week, and he didn't feel down at all about his team, but he knows that they need some help, and they need it in a hurry.
Yeah, well, you know, they need to start winning games. Good news is that, you know, throughout the week, the intensity is there in training ground, and they find that consistency.
Coming all the way out is Shuttler.
Throughout the week, they have a consistency in the way they work. Now they have to put it out there during the game, and today's an opportunity for them. It's a big match, you know. We're still getting close to the halfway through the regular season. They need to start winning games if they want to make it to the playoffs.
See the man right there, Colin Shuttler from Middleburg, Virginia, getting his first start here in 2022. Patrick Rakowski had started all 15 games prior to tonight. And for Shuttler doing it, a little bit different of a setting for him for Orange County SC, so you figure at least get your feet wet. You're doing so with a team that needs some points, needs a victory. They got beat last week on June the 11th by Louisville City FC 3-1. That game was tied 1-1 at the end of the first half, Jose, and then of course some bad things happened late, and that includes a couple penalties.
Right, absolutely. Well, you know, when you're facing Louisville, you know, that's one of the toughest teams in USL Championship, so it's not going to be easy.
Flag was not up. That shot, a save, but it's going to be rolling in. It crosses the goal line, and just like that, Loudoun United FC is on the board. They lead 1-0. Wow, that was quick. Simonson on the board. Skage had a break down the left side and squirted it past Shuttler. 1-0 is the score early on.
Well, it's a beautiful ball, let me tell you. Abukura, a beauty of a ball, a beauty of an assist. The finish, not as good, but still effective. You get it to the back of the net for Simonson. You know, they're off to a great start. We talked about this, the keys of the game, right? Getting off to a good start and then played with the lead. Well, they have been able to do that in the first 3 minutes of the match. An impressive start for the visiting side. Now it's time to respond. If you're Orange County, there's plenty of time for them to come back.
I mean, just said it moments ago, Loudoun United FC was not a good road team, but as you alluded to, getting off to a quick start, that also means playing with the lead. They did so. Simonson's goal occurring here in the 2nd minute. And on a picture-perfect day in sunny Southern California, a little bit of a lightning strike for the road team. Abukura, who took apart Phoenix Rising FC last week with a pair of goals, this time setting up his teammates. Skage getting on the board, and now Orange County SC trying to respond. Ocean did that shot, and there's the equalizer in the 4th minute. A bang-bang play, and we're locked up at 1-1. Orange County goal brought to you by Hogue and Jose. Seats aren't even warm just yet, and we got the equalizer early on.
Oh my goodness, what a way to respond from Orange County, winning the ball in the middle, pushing forward on the right side. Look at the pace, look at the strength. Two defenders in front of him, no problem bringing the ball in. Ilashki with the finish, 8th goal of the season for him already. Oh man, we have a ball game here.
Milan Ilashki, his now team leading 8th goal of the season. He's got a helper. And the graduate from UCLA gets this game bottled up at 1-1. Oceandina with the assist. And it's been back and forth all season long between Ilashki and Eric Torres, who we mentioned in the open. This game's not even 5 minutes old. And you get a punch and a counter punch. How about that for entertainment? So a good start for Loudoun United FC, and then all of a sudden, Orange County SC says, we're here too.
Well, and you know, what's interesting really from both sides is that, you know, we haven't seen much through the middle. They have decided to go through the wings and in a very direct manner, which is, you know, interesting because to play that style, you need to have a level of consistency that, at least looking at the standings, we cannot see it right now. But tonight, I guess both sides are having a good moment to start the match, and you know, you have to value as well the quality of young players on both sides because they do have a plenty of talent.
Joseph Rice in net tonight, victimized early on. He had no chance on it. So Ilashki from Oceandina, 1-1 is the score. An interesting piece to tonight's affair too, when you look at the makeup of both of these squads. Orange County SC is going to have Ian Hoffman in tonight. Ian Hoffman was just acquired. He's on loan from the Houston Dynamo. Came back to the United States in 2021. He was overseas with his family in Germany, was playing out there, and now he's stateside again. But he's on loan from Houston Dynamo for the rest of the season. And Richard Chaplow was searching not only for some talent, but also some fresh bodies on the pitch. And we'll see if Hoffman can make an instant impact.
Well, there's no doubt that, you know, he knows the environment here, and that's going to help him a lot. I think, you know, playing within the USL Championship level when you're 20 years old, and he played before as well in the league with RGV, with the Toros, so he knows exactly what's required to compete at this level during the week and, of course, on game day. So Hoffman will be a great addition to the team. There's no doubt about it.
Can't mention Orange County SC without mentioning Kobe Henry. Henry permanently transferred. Stade Reims in France, but the top league in France. Simonson trying to go back to work. Skage already has a goal in the 2nd minute. Simonson inserting. Coming out the chip. That one just misses. Getting perhaps upon it was Shuttler. Good attempt early on from Zayn. Abdul Zayn up front with Abukura. You see Abdul right there. All 5'5" and 135 pounds. Starting in his 4th contest of the season, now 10th match. Trying to give a little bit of a spark to Ryan Martin. Loudoun United FC in a hole early on this season, now trying to climb out of it. Shortly placed on the insert outside. 2 poor chances from Loudoun United FC on the set piece. Abukura, the one to mark if you are Orange County SC. Abukura, 5 games he started to see plenty of action in, and making his 4th start here tonight. So 6 in total, and he's got 4 goals in just under 300 minutes. That shot partially blocked on the way through, and then also a deflection from Simonson goes over the crossbar, and just missing by a hair on that attempt was Simonson. He was looking for a second helping.
Well, it's a great ball, let me tell you. It's a great ball. A missed opportunity here for Loudoun. When you're on the road, you know, you have to finish when you get opportunities like this one. This time the shot just over the bar, but a great chance created now from the left side for Loudoun.
Richard Chaplow a little frustrated with how the end result has been for his team. Orange County SC has been victimized on several occasions because of late miscues. Penalties last week against Louisville City FC and also Oakland. They get 3 goals in the final seconds of that contest. But it's the availability of his club, who's out there, who's not, that has been a big target and area of concern. But again, you can only do so much with what you have. So that's why bringing in Ian Hoffman could provide a huge lift as the season goes along. Not only for gameplay for him, but to give some extra guys a little bit of rest and comfort, whether they're starting the match or ending it.
Well, you know, as well, it's a matter of getting a good run, right? Winning 2 or 3 matches in a row. That's going to be something that's going to help you a lot with the confidence. And maybe, you know, the idea of bringing new players to the starting lineup goes behind that thought, right? You bring in players that haven't been able to get as many minutes. You give them an opportunity, you get a good result, and you go from there.
I think that's something they had talked about too, Jose, is being accountable to each other. Orange County SC tying this game up at 1-1. Lonilowski in the 4th minute, getting his team leading 8th goal. I'm going to say that very loosely because Eric Torres was tied with him seconds ago with 7 apiece. So we'll see how this night plays out.
It's good to have that competition, right?
Absolutely. I think that further validates what they have up front, right? Like it's not a one-trick pony that you might have in a couple of the teams that are simply on one side of the ledger as opposed to the other. But it is a dual threat. It'll look to be tiptoeing out. Jacob Green making his 15th start in 15 matches tonight for Loudoun United FC. He's been all over the place. He's nearly logged 1,300 minutes so far this season, so he's been more than accountable for Ryan Martin. This is the first ever match between these two squads. You can hear the vibrant music in the background. That's Orange County SC. They're celebrating Fiesta de Football night. Celebration of the Hispanic culture in Orange County. And you get a lot of it. You have Orange County that's there. You have Riverside. You have North County, San Diego. Of course, the Los Angeles area. A lot of it to speak of, and obviously strong support for this game and this sport.
Yeah, you gotta love it. I saw some mariachis before the start of the game.
Yeah,
that's very nice.
The music, the food, maybe a cerveza.
Yep.
Can never go wrong in Southern California.
I'm all in.
Now wide, back comes Orange County SC. Shadina was down the middle of the pitch. Let's see if they find him. Villanueva, the insert, loose change. That one cleared away at the last second. Might have been Lillard on that. Simonson with a nice move, and now he wants to get this one out of harm's way. Orange County SC and Scottish champions Rangers FC have partnered for a series of youth camps this season. The 3-day session from July 6th to July 8th will be the first of 3 2022 camps. Head over to orangecountysoccer.com/camps for more information. That's orangecountysoccer.com/champs. Speaking of champs, Jose, it's a year removed from what was for Orange County SC. And I guess you could say the fall off has been drastic when you look at the performance on the field, but For Richard Chaplow, he wasn't worried too much about that necessarily. It's more about the development of his players now on the pitch.
Well, absolutely. You know, if you look at the roster that Orange County had last year, it's different from what they have now on the field. Now they have a lot of young talent, and maybe that's the way to go, right? You know, you try to build up after, you know, claiming the title, winning the championship. You know, it's going to be tough because people are going to look at you as a threat. And, you know, the matter is for Orange County right now, they try to develop players, and that's the main goal right now, and I think they're on a good way. And listen, there's a long way to go here. There's a long way to go in the USL Championship regular season, and they might end up to making it run to the playoffs late in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They get good results, look out for them.
Green outside, here he is looking for placement. At no numbers, he'll be on the retreat. Abukura was flanked behind and then rolled around to his right. Jalen Robinson, another start tonight. Bomb Stieg. They move it all the way around. Sideline to sideline. Orange County SC. Slow counter. Match is just underway. We're all of about 15 minutes old, and we had 2 goals scored in the first 5 minutes of competition. So if you expected some action, we have a whole lot of it. Simonson from Abukura. Goal occurred in the 2nd minute. Miloski from Oceandina. That one occurred in the 4th minute for Orange County SC. Green, a nice move. Alex Villanueva amongst the backline starters tonight. Albie Skendi not starting this evening. It's a formidable foe for Orange County SC. Insert here was perfect, and now an offensive opportunity for Orange County SC. That one played back behind everybody. Villanueva now trying to create. Opportunity here just inside the 18. See if Miloski can free himself up again. Simonson defending well. The strike coming out quickly on that was Rice. No rebound.
So Orange County's trying to slow things down a little bit, you know, after a back and forth start to the match. Now, you know, they're enjoying possession, moving the ball from side to side, trying to create opportunities out of the buildup. And I think that's a good decision, because you don't want to play a back and forth with a young team, a team that likes to run, and that's Loudoun. You want to concentrate on having possession of the ball and just helping Hugo Torres at the top, you know, establish himself inside the box.
It's a little bit of a weight difference, though, wouldn't you agree, Jose, when it comes to offensive prowess from one side to the other?
Yeah, yeah.
And so on that note, how would you tactically approach this if you are Loudoun United FC from a managerial standpoint? Because you know that if you get into a firefight with Orange County SC, it's going to be trouble. You're not going to be able to score 3, 4, 5 goals every night like they did last week against Phoenix Rising.
Yeah, no, they have to play the counterattack game. You know, that's the way to go for them. They have to play the counterattack game. They need to concentrate on the defensive side of the ball. And, you know, if you're able to keep the ball away from your box, then you're going to be in good shape. And then after that, look for counterattack opportunities.
Landry was down. Back in the count. That is a rather troublesome challenge there by Nicky Downs. Let's see if this will result in a booking. Joseph Salinas, our head official tonight, he's going to be busy at least for the next couple minutes. Daniel Peterson is having some choice words. And this will result in our first booking of the night.
Yeah, here's another look. 50-50 ball in the middle. Oh, yes. That's a good call from the referee.
So Landry in the 19th minute. Husso, the guilty party, was with Charlotte Independence for 6 seasons. That yellow card brought to you by Easy Fleet GPS, keeping your fleet on track. I think the argument right there, though, with Peterson getting up is, I thought it was more earned to be on the red side of things, not yellow.
Well, yeah, it's not an easy call for the referee because, you know, it's a little bit of an in-between right there.
Zane trying to flag it down, he does. Abukura with some space, he shoots. That one's airmailed, though. First deadly look of the match for Abukura, working side by side with Zane.
Well, that answers your question, right? That's the way to go for them. I mean, honestly, that's the way to go. You know, find opportunities out of maybe a back giveaway in the middle, push the ball as quickly as possible, get a shot and go and see what happens.
Select is proud to offer over 12 styles of soccer balls.
Championship Soccer Stadium looks gorgeous again tonight. The pitch just looks nice and soft. It's a good run. And the environment around Championship Park is tremendous too. All kinds of soccer stadiums, fields, practice facilities around it. Really is a good atmosphere, almost isolated away from everything else in Orange County, which bodes well, especially for not only these players, but the up-and-comers, boys and girls alike, that want to play this game.
Well, and it's an early start as well.
Yeah.
So maybe that gives an opportunity to young fans to come to the stadium and enjoy the match. You know, USL Championship is bringing so many talent nowadays that, you know, things are changing rapidly for the league, and it's enjoyable, you know, to go out there and, you know, watch players that later on will become stars, like we've seen just a few weeks ago with Henry moving on to France.
Yeah, it does give me that feel in some ways of how Major League Baseball in recent years has done that with the minor league and the farm systems. USL Championship, and it has that kind of feel where you have the up-and-comers, the collegiate players, as we have an injured player down right now. Joseph Salinas, tell you what, as we take a peek at this again.
Yeah, there's some contact right there. It's Hoffman. Not a lot. Still, Loudoun will get the call, and we get an opportunity out of a set piece, which is something that we haven't seen as much.
Simonson was in the middle of all that. Kadiri, line drive approach, the header. That one will go rolling on in to Shuttler. Harmless, but nevertheless, a save needs to be made.
Yeah, but listen, that's an important save. It looks very easy, but it's important for Schottler because he gets the opportunities to start. 3 minutes in, he concedes a goal. Every save after that means a lot for a young goalkeeper.
And you certainly do know that when a keeper gives up a goal that he got not a piece of, but a lot of it. Simonson with enough steam on his shot that trickled past him to make it 1-0 early on. Zane, but Shuttler is there in time. And now he'll reactivate his back line. Orozco. Michael, a local product, Orange County, in the city of Orange. Named the captain of the team a couple years back. Another good ball. Here it is out wide, an opportunity. That shot, getting a lot of it, was Rice as he came out to challenge at the last second. Big stop for Joseph Rice. We'll remember that one here in the 24th minute.
Oh man, but what a ball. That's a beauty of a ball through the middle. Just beautiful, able to control the ball on the right side. I think it's Iloski, he gets the shot, but give a lot of credit to Rice as well. Positioned himself in front of the ball and was able to make a key save for Loudoun.
Take a look at the angle, but the feet up front was on point.
It's beautiful, it's a beautiful ball.
Sees Torres streaking right down the pitch. Torres so far has 7 goals in the season. Trailing Ilan Ilaski, who's got 8 now after he scored tonight. Fans, Left Coast Brewing is the official watch party partner of Orange County SC. You can catch all the Orange County SC away games televised at Left Coast in Irvine, located less than 5 minutes away from Championship Stadium. Enjoy a variety of craft beers and delicious barbecue. As that header just missing a split second away, and Rice would have been tested again, but you can see the prowess early on, Jose, is that they continued to come. And the front line, as we just mentioned Torres seconds ago, here he is right there.
Let me tell you, I really like what I see so far from Orange County. I think this is the way to go. Richard Chaplow, I'm sure he's going to be very happy. Obviously, he's going to want to have the lead. They still have 20 minutes to get the lead before halftime. But the level of play is good right now. And this could be a very, very important game for Orange County in the regular season. This could be the day that they are finally able to turn things around. It seems like they have recovered from the early struggles, and they need to find a way to get 3 points because they are performing at a high level right now.
They get San Diego Loyal SC on June the 29th. Loudoun United FC will take on FC Tulsa on July the 3rd. Of course, we make our way from July to August, then into September. Fall's right around the corner. Jalen Robinson a bit nicked up. Looked like he got some contact upstairs. Our head official tonight, and Joseph Salinas. A little gamesmanship, slowing things down for Robinson to collect his breath. So he did, we did, and we play on. Another contact, and Simonson goes down for the 2nd time here in this first half. Peterson in the mix again. Looks like he'll earn himself a booking here. Now, the previous time he went down, Jose, he was grabbing his right leg. This time, not so much. But Peterson's trying to plead his case, and I don't think Joseph Salinas is going to hear any of it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be successful. There it is.
There it is.
We got the confirmation now. Well, 2nd yellow off the match, the first one for Orange County. And here's why.
You know, there's another sport, whether it's college or professional, that they'd call that targeting. National Football League or college football, that's a simple headshot, but it comes from a ball itself. It wasn't an errant kick with cleat included. That yellow card is brought to you by Easy Fleet GPS, keeping your fleet on track. So Simonson and Peterson having a good laugh now. I don't know if that'll be a TikTok moment for him, but nevertheless, he sold it.
Yeah, well,
that's what you want.
Listen, it was a great move initially from Simonson, and you know, obviously that creates a little bit of frustration if you're defending. But I think it's turning into a physical game at times, right?
It's something that Loudoun United FC would love to get into, just because they want to limit the strain on the outside from guys like Torres and Ilaski. Simonson been busy in this first half. Trying to make a move and get around the corner. It'll be another long throw-in. Gadiri will take it. Sammy so far, 13 matches, 13 times he started. Scored last week. Sammy has a birthday coming up. Turns 25 on August the 18th, right around the corner. Scored last week in the 59th minute against Phoenix Rising FC in that 4-3 victory. A game in which was just odd. Phoenix Rising FC was trailing in the blink of an eye. And you look at that match, you think, wait a minute, they're the odds-on favorite to win it. They were up 1-0. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Loudoun United FC scored 4 straight, 2 of them in a minute.
Yeah, well, you know, listen, Phoenix Rising, what they have shown in USL Championship in the last 2-3 seasons, it's just outstanding. So any time you watch them concede 4 goals, it's a shock.
Downs went down. Foul being called. Yeah, Abukura, Gadiri doing some of the damage. This was after Phoenix Rising FC had an early 1-0 lead, and then everything just fell apart at the seams. They scored 2 goals late to make things interesting, but it was all for academic purposes. This will be a throw-in for Orange County SC. Orange County SC, 14 points so far, 3 wins, 7 defeats, 5 draws. At home this year, 2-3-2. 12th in the Western Conference. And they have a long way to go. It's all good for fans because you don't want to miss out on Orange County SC's next watch party at Left Coast Brewing. On July the 2nd, as your Orange County Soccer Club takes on Phoenix Rising. Party starts 6:30 p.m. So see you there. Another delicate challenge from Gadiri. That's an immediate booking for him in the 32nd minute. So, Jose, you just mentioned how physical this match has been. We had 2 yellow cards, and now make it 3.
Well, and this is going to be a talking point, especially for Loudoun over halftime. You know, you already have 2 yellow cards. You don't want to go a man down, especially playing on the road, and that's something to think about. And, well, this is an unnecessary foul and necessary yellow card as well for Gadiri.
Yeah, Ian Hoffman was dragged down. That yellow card brought to you by Easy Fleet GPS, keeping your fleet on track. The set piece, that one headed away. Loose outside the 18, now volleyed around. Controlled, steered, that shot.
Listen, I think every single time you're on a soccer pitch, then acting should be involved, right? If not, it's not the same feeling.
But take me through it, though. If you are an official and you're in a match like that, one minute you have eyes for legit physical contact, and the next, it's deceiving.
Well, yes, you kind of have to find that balance, right? And you know, that's when you get help from assistant referees. The 4th official as well gets involved, because you never know if a player's acting if he actually got a call for. You need to get a call for a foul. So, listen, it's a complicated job.
One that we don't have to worry about.
Absolutely not.
Green up front. Pride played sitting tonight at a 3-7-5 record. And for Shuttler, and he's got some work in front of him. We're in the 30th. Jose Rodriguez. Awesome night in the city of Irvine. A few scattered clouds, but
Get any better than that.
long reach on the run. Steele picking the pocket. Downs with a throw-in. (2018), so recently removed. Before joining the Hartford Athletic, he was with Black Rock United FC, so semi-new to the club, but certainly familiar with them now. As we now enter the 37th minute, Orange County Soccer Club, in partnership with Dick's Sporting Goods Foundation and the U.S. Soccer Federation, is proud to be working on a new miniature outdoor hard surface soccer court, mini pitch as we call it, at Delhi Park in Santa Ana. Head to orangecountysoccer.com/mini-pitch to sign up to stay informed on free monthly clinics for the community. Very nice. Dick's Sporting Goods Foundation, the U.S. Soccer Foundation working together in unison to make our way towards the break.
Yeah, it's going to be important for Orange County to make a push for that second goal, get some momentum going into halftime. You never know, I think teams can adjust.
See how Peterson delivers here.
Yeah, and just come out in the second half and be a little bit more aggressive if you're allowed. And so you'd rather take advantage of the opportunity right now if you're Orange County.
Peterson floats his swing. Does not go to his intended target. That one broken up, at least momentarily. Rocha, long side. That redirect never had a chance. It's the first time in a while we've seen Orange County SC play with different angles.
Well, this time they decided to go through the left side. It's a good ball to the back post. Orozco just a step too late. You know, usually a center back, maybe not as sharp on the other side of the field. But still, it's an opportunity for Orange County. They have tried a little bit of everything. Maybe take up a couple of shots from outside the box. That's the one thing that has been missing right now.
Fine touch pass by Abukura. Almost had a clean break for Gadiri, but he was whistled the flag up. Not by much, though.
Yeah, they seem to be a little bit out of shape defensively that time, luckily for Orange County.
What gives you that indication, though?
Well, you know, as they were positioned, only one defender behind the line. You know, they were lucky that the offside trap did work that time. With only one defender having a 1v1, it's not ideal defensively.
Peterson with a fine play defensively to break it up. The numbers here for Loudoun United FC. 4-on-2. That placement into the box a little bit lazy in the back line, sturdy with Orozco and company on the breakup. Tell you what, Colin Shuttler was on his back line. I don't know if he had an idea of where that ball necessarily was going. Here's Green. Green wanted back and has it. No, he does not. Broken up at the last second. And back comes Orange County SC. Kevin Pardita, who's playing on the back line. Sparks, Nevada. Peterson keeps this thing out wide. So a ton of action the first 5 minutes, and then just more physicality as the match has gone on. We're near the end of the first half.
Yeah, especially in the middle. You know, that battle seems to be the key to the game. Obviously, you know, with Loudoun having the lead early on, that seemed to be an important moment for them, but it wasn't because Orange County was able to turn things around quickly. And now it seems like winning the middle of the field is going to be very important in the second half.
Rice will walk this thing in. Joseph Rice, he played at VCU a couple years ago. Is with USL League One. He's with the New England Revolution too. Abukura. a little bit too long for Green. That'll be a throw-in as we're in the 41st minute. First half so far lived up to your expectations?
Well, absolutely. Let me tell you, Ian Hoffman is off to a great start. I mean, it seems like he has been playing with Orange County for a while. And remember, this is his first match of the regular season. And so he's off to a great start, solid defensively, moving the ball on the right side as well, trying to find the right combination. That's going to take some time. Chemistry, obviously, is not there. It's the first game, but it will come very quickly for Hoffman. So he's off to a great start. I think Orange County, they're doing well. I think they are pretty much in control of the game, but they have to stay compact defensively, especially with counterattack opportunities that might be able to show up for Loudoun in the second half.
Ian Hoffman, donning number 31 here today for Orange County SC. On loan for the rest of the season from the Houston Dynamo. But this is certainly not his first rodeo, getting some European experience in Germany. And again, playing with Houston Dynamo. So he's been all over the map, literally and figuratively speaking.
Yeah, and it's great to see a player that's ready to contribute, right? That tells you that, you know, the experience, it's not only about going out there and playing with top teams, maybe in Germany or top teams in Major League Soccer. It's about being ready to contribute. And he knows that he's coming to Orange County, and they need him to contribute right away. And that's exactly what he has been able to do. Yeah,
it's almost in some natures where you take a kid at the junior college level, and then he gets to Division I.
Right.
He's game ready, which you need and want, and he doesn't have that lack of experience like you would have from a high school or prep player.
Absolutely.
To the Division I ranks.
Yes, that's the perfect example. That's the perfect way to explain it. And you know, sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes it takes time.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But it seems like Hoffman, it's really ready to go.
Green stopped in his tracks. That feed was going to come back to him from Zane. Make sure you stay with us for the Pro Sport Halftime Show. We'll get you some stats, some highlights, some information across USL Championship. Plenty of action today, tonight, and also on the horizon. Nueva was not on the same page, and this will be a prompt throw-in for Green. Landry trying to shake loose. Landry fan on that feed. Back comes Torres. Torres from Guadalajara, Mexico. Has dual citizenship, so he can play for Mexico's national team and the United States. Feed inside the 6, broken up nicely. Looks like we'll have about 60 seconds worth of stoppage time. Give or take a few. Abukora. For as much action as we've seen this first half, a little bit of tumbling and diving. Not a lot of stopping, plenty to go. But 2 goals scored in the first 5 minutes. It woke everybody up. Simonson in the 2nd minute. Lanilaski in the 4th. Skaga get on the board to set the tone early on a nice feed from Abukora. The run was perfect, but Abukora put it right on his foot, and all Simonson needed to do was fire, and he did. They did announce the 1 minute of stoppage time. stoppage time, presented by Silfagari Law. See Colin Shuttler there. It's tested early on and now has rebounded quite calmly. Vom Steeg from Santa Barbara. See a run here. And Joseph Salinas blows the final whistle and says, fellas, let's go to break. And we will. End of the first half of action, and there's been a lot of it, in particular the first 5 minutes of play. Simonson for Loudoun United FC in the 2nd minute. Iloski in the 4th minute for Orange County SC. Match at the end of 45 minutes of play is level at one apiece.
Well, after 2 early goals, you know, it's important for both sides to settle down. I think Orange County was able to do that. We'll see what the adjustments are coming on to the second half.
Jose Rodriguez and myself, David Gaskin, will have many of things to chew on. Obviously discuss the upcoming schedules for both these teams, the standings and whatnot. But yeah, plenty of fireworks early on. Simonson in the 2nd minute got the road team on the board first, making it 1-0. And Iloski on the counter puts things to bed. His team leading 8th goal of the season. 45 minutes in the books. We're tied 1-1.
Back post run, header down and in! Rakowski got a piece. Asante turns. Rakowski gets up. Orange County strikes first.
We never knew that it was going to be one of those sought-after IPAs all over the world.
One was a double IPA, the other was a single.
It was Doug's idea to combine our 2 recipes together.
And that was the key.
They gave me the beer, and I thought, this is the best beer ever. And they said, yeah, well, it's 7%.
Yeah, and that's how a beer called Sculpin was born.
When you're making something and creating this art, and then you get to share it with people and they enjoy it, it's why we do what we do.
This match is brought to you by Dog Park Brewery, your pet-friendly community brewery. And Hoag, the official hospital, urgent care, and healthcare service partner of Orange County SC. As we take a peek, this match right now, the end of 45 minutes of play, 1-1 is the score. Orange County SC's upcoming schedule is brought to you by Destination Irvine. And Jose, as we jump into this, you mentioned it in the open, but a lot of time left on the menu, at least for Orange County SC, but you have some important games right in front of them.
Well, yeah, a couple of games on the road coming up against San Diego and Phoenix Rising, 2 of the top teams in the league. Then, not that it gets easy, but with Monterrey, a team that's just coming into the league and trying to, develop a system late. They were not off to a great start, but those are some of the opportunities right there. And of course, that game against LA Galaxy 2, Los Dos, as we know them all, it's a tough game as well, and that one on the road.
Still, points to be had, games you have to win and take care of business, and of course, at the same time, develop as well. So the youngins on the pitch right now, doing a little bit of developing as we speak. But right now, Orange County SC is in a dogfight with Loudoun United FC. 45 minutes in the books here. We'll still have more to come on the other side. 1-1 is the score. We'll be back.
Accomplishment within the Latin American community is the creation of the Sueños Grant, which will open doors for many micro businesses and students wanting to become entrepreneurs. Please give a warm welcome to Nico Armenta and his family.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
San Antonio FC has leveled at 1. Puts it in! San Antonio FC opens their account. What a save for! He kept it out!
FC Tulsa do get on the score sheet. Tyrion, well, shot comes fired in, and it's curled into the back of the net.
And a shot and a goal! Joaquin Rivas!
I love shovels.
Where did you come from?
Ever find a body?
What? No.
Did you contact 811?
Who are you?
Did you know it's the law?
Why is a child yelling at me?
What if you hit a gas line? Who pays to fix it? Do you? Does my neighbor? Can you go to jail? How much is bail?
It's good to ask questions, like, did you contact 811 before digging?
Are we going to jail?
I don't know.
With Jose Rodriguez, I'm David Gascon. Pro Sport, the official physical therapy partner of Orange County SC, is bringing you this halftime report. Orange County SC and Loudoun United FC bottled up right now at 1 apiece. And Jose, as we look at these two teams tonight, we also got to take a peek at what's going on around the universe in the USL Championship.
Well, forever proud. You know, USL Soccer is celebrating Pride Month this month, so we encourage you all to visit uslsoccer.com/foreverproud. And how about the Open Cup, Sacramento Republic? Man, I can't wait for the semifinals. This is going to be so much fun for the USL Championship family. I think everybody's still celebrating.
And they say real estate is king. That's the case for Indy 11.
Yeah, well, you know, that's part of the development as well, right? And listen, it's exciting. It's exciting what's going on. 11 Park set to open in 2025. I cannot wait to see what happens with Indy right after that. I think that's going to really, really help the development of the club. Here's a look at the standings. How about that? In the Western Conference, we were talking about it, how tight things are between teams other than San Antonio and Colorado Springs, which they are on their own in quite a battle for first place. Then after that, listen, from third place to the 11th place, there's not a lot of room in between.
Yeah, certainly not a lot. San Antonio FC on one side, in the Eastern Conference, Louisville City FC. They're the top dog, but there's not much separation between them and 4 right now.
Yeah, well, a surprising, season so far for Memphis. We'll see if they're able to keep that up. Obviously, Miami trying to make a run, 21 points. It's very tight as well between 4th and 8th place. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle.
I don't want to date us at all or age us anytime soon, but the upcoming schedule, this is for next week, and we have on tap also with a couple games on Tuesday, courtesy of ESPN2 and ESPN+.
Well, you know, Hartford and Colorado, it might look like it's not an even matchup because of what we have seen from both sides this year, but listen, we're in the season of upsets, I guess, so maybe it's an upset in USL Championship that time.
Well, we're not upset right now with the setting we're in right now with the Championship Soccer Stadium full center stage in Irvine, California. Loudoun United FC, Orange County SC. More to come on the other side, but this game is a good one so far as we're locked up at 1 apiece. More to come on the other side.
We never knew that it was going to be one of the sought-after IPAs all over the world.
One was a double IPA, well, there was a single.
It was Doug's idea to combine our two recipes together.
And that was the key.
They gave me the beer, and I thought, this is the best beer ever. And they said, yeah, well, it's 7%.
Yeah, and that's how a beer called Sculpin was born.
When you're making something and creating this art, and then you get to share it with people and they enjoy it, it's why we do what we do.
Pro Sport halftime show as we take a peek right now at the first half highlights in this contest, brought to you by UHSM. And Jose, take me through this because we got ourselves situated, open up the show, and then bang, fireworks from the opening get-go.
Well, we needed to be ready for this one, and because both teams were off to a good start. What a ball. What a ball here, looking for Simonson inside the box. Should have been an easy finish. It wasn't, but still, the ball crosses the line and to the back of the net it goes. Abukara gets the assist, Simonson with the finish, and Schottler just getting a touch on the ball, but not enough. Orozco with the last effort right there, trying to prevent the goal. Yeah, but just 2 minutes later, David, guess what?
I was a little shocked to say this, but one of the guys that we had mentioned, Milani Lasky, finds the back of the net, and all of a sudden we're level at 1-1.
Yeah, Osundina gets the assist. And it's a beautiful run. We don't have a lot of time, so we cannot show you the full play, but it's a beautiful run from him on the right side, and he gets rewarded with the assist.
The attempts, though, they came back and forth, and I thought for the most part with Colin Schottler getting his first start of the season, he looked pretty stable.
Yes, he was able to recover. Here, a good ball from Sami Gudiri, unable to finish Simonson. And, you know, the battle through the middle, and the game became a little bit more physical, but we had a lot of quality as well. That was a beautiful ball on the right side. And the run from Hoffman, it gets inside the box, right-footed shot. Give a lot of credit as well to the goalkeeper, Rice. He was able to save in what was, without a doubt, a key play in the first half.
And Joseph Rice looking for back-to-back victories in the first half stats in this thing. What does it tell you, the tail of the tape?
Well, listen, it's even. It's even because it's 53% in terms of possession to Orange County, 47 for Loudoun United. Shots on target, it's 2 for each side. Something needs to change because if you have more possession, if you're Orange County, you need to have a little bit more of a presence inside the box. And maybe that's the adjustment that we'll see early in the second half.
Orange County SC, 2 victories at home this year. Loudoun United FC has all of 1 road victory. We'll see who gets another notch on their resume here in 2022 as both these teams are back on the pitch. With Jose Rodriguez, I'm David Gascon. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And it's a pretty glamorous setting where we're at in Orange County. Temperature's about 80 degrees and not much to complain about. Even if you are the manager of each side, Richard Chaplow and Ryan Martin, any kind of major tweaks you'd make or maybe a substitution or two?
No, I don't think so. You know, we still don't know officially, but I don't think that's needed. I think you should give them the first 10 to 15 minutes and see how it goes. And after that, if you're Orange County and you're still 1-1, then maybe you try to make an adjustment and bring a player that's going to be a little bit more aggressive. Of course, Orange County playing at home, you need to go for 3 points tonight.
No reason to panic. But no reason to get frustrated at all, as we do have at least a couple substitutions. Asu Samaki coming into the affair. Looks like he's going to replace Landry.
Well, that's a good decision on Ryan Martin because Landry already on a yellow card, and I think that's something that we talked about late in the first half, right? As we get underway here.
6 for 19. Teams flip-flopping sides. Loudoun United FC will be moving down the pitch from right to left. Orange County SC in their orange tops will be moving from left to right. Samake in, Landry out.
I'm going to say final score is 2-1, but I don't know which team won it.
Nice placement there, but getting his arms on it cleanly is Shuttler. Peterson. See Hoffman at the bottom of our screen, pleading for a pass to come his way. Ian getting his first start. Newly minted uniform as he is on loan from Houston Dynamo. And tell you what, through the first 45 doesn't look like he's out of place at all.
Not at all, not at all. And listen, there's also, he's a young player. Hoffman is a young player, but he's gonna help a lot his teammates. And they're gonna try to understand to play a little bit faster. You know, the pace that Hoffman is playing at right now is just a little bit faster than maybe they're used to. So look for Villanueva on the left side to adjust as well and to take Hoffman as an example and move faster as well and be a little bit more precise when you talk about playing offensively in the development of this group. So I think so far Hoffman, let me tell you, it's a quality player, and I think what we see right now from him is just a start.
Hoffman just 20 years of age. He'll turn 21 in September on the 8th. He's from Wilton, Connecticut. So plenty of prosperous days in front of him. And tonight might be one of them. Simonson outside. Wanted it back. Kadiri. No numbers, in fact 3 on 4. Pretty decent transition defense from Orange County SC. Zane, and now peeled back to Grant Lillard. Vom Stieg. Carson, second oldest of 4 brothers in his family. Well, Justo was a goalkeeper for University of California, Santa Barbara back in 2015. The Gauchos. He actually spent time both at UC Santa Barbara and Stanford. Something tells me he likes the state of California. Stieg gave that ball away, but it comes back to Simonson. Nice touch pass, Abukura, dancing a bit and then gave it away. Orange County SC has done a pretty good job tonight so far of marking Abukora after he hit him first with the assist on the Simonson goal. They've collected themselves.
And that's not an easy job, let me tell you, because he moves all over the field. And that liberty is what gives him an opportunity to succeed at this team. That's not something that it's going to be easy to get, and it's not something that he's going to have every single year throughout his career. So I'm sure he enjoys it a lot, but for Orange County, man, it's a task.
If you are Ryan Martin, do you kind of rein him in or perhaps put him in a different kind of position, or do you give him full autonomy to move himself all over the pitch?
No, well, listen, as long as it remains successful, and I think it's working for them right now, I mean, you go with it. You give him as well a sense of responsibility of what that means as well defensively, because when you have the ball is one thing to move around, but without the ball, then you have to be effective as well.
Certainly don't want to be the side of freelancing and not playing defense according to your offensive skill set. Takes 11. The second half just underway from Championship Soccer Stadium in Irvine, California. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes. Plenty of chances and a good flow in the first 45. Things did settle down quite a bit. Villanueva got hauled down, but no foul called. Alex, a local guy, he's from Lancaster, California. Formerly the home of the Jethawks in the Advanced A affiliate of the California League of Major League Baseball. Nice play by Lillard. Get a handful of players from Orange County SC. They're staying local. Velasquez from Escondido. It's North County, San Diego. Simonson tried winning it, showing off his size there, and that's why he did it. Run here, flag was not up, a nice move, an empty net and a takedown inside the 18. This will result in a PK. Abukora got taken down, and it was a good penalty.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's a good call. It's a beautiful ball from Simonson behind the 2 center backs. Orozco tries to recover. Initially, it was Schottler.
A yellow card,
unable to stop Abukora. Great move to the left side. Man, there's contact. There's no doubt about it. Here's another look. Oh man, but not a lot, right? Initially, listen, it's not an easy call. It's not an easy call. Initially, I thought it was a penalty, but after watching the replay, there's not a lot of contact right there. But in the end, it's going to be a penalty and an opportunity for Loudoun.
Yellow cards brought to you by Easy Fleet GPS, keeping your fleet on track. Gadari's going to take it. Gadari, left-footed approach and a great stop on the goal line. And a beautiful one for Shetler.
And that's the story of the game right there. Schottler getting the opportunity to start and saves a penalty. What a moment for the 23-year-old.
So Shetler making his first start of the season. A great stop as we take a look at tonight's save of the game, brought to you by UHSM. Has to be, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Easy.
No doubt about it. It's not an easy save. And we go back to the 3rd minute. He conceded a goal very early in his first start of the season. And what a way to recover throughout the first half. And now early in the second half, saves a penalty. Huge moment for him and for the team as a whole. Confidence, let me tell you, that really, really helps the team.
First penalty that's been stopped so far this season by Orange County SC. And also, more importantly, for Loudoun United FC, they're now 1 for 3 on PK attempts. That is alarming. Outside attempt from the 18. That one's good from about 10 feet out. It misses wide, and Joseph Rice did not even need to move quite a bit.
But you can already sense the energy, right? There's something different within the fans as well. Getting the opportunity around the box. Everybody wanted to take the shot on goal. Everybody wants to root for Orange County right now, and that comes after a wonderful save from Schottler. So, you know, maybe in the next 10 to 15 minutes, the energy can remain at the top for Orange County, and finally they're able to put it in the back of the net. That's the goal that they are needing right now.
Longmire. I haven't called Ahmed's name too much tonight. Longmire's first match with Loudoun United FC was, or excuse me, Orange County FC was last week against Louisville. And now he gets game number 2 against Loudoun United FC. Hoffman again out wide. He was available. There's been a couple of occasions so far that his teammates have not seen him. One would have to think the communication is just not all there yet. That strike well out for about 50 yards, in fact. Never had a chance. Looks like we'll have another substitution. This one for Orange County at SC. Ivan Gutierrez going to come into the fray.
Substitution for OCSC in the 56th minute.
Oshandina will depart.
Entering the match is number 17.
Gutierrez coming in. He's a local guy too. He's from Riverside, California.
Leaving the match,
So he comes into the match in the 56th minute. The substitution is brought to you by MediQuip.
For Gutierrez, 24 years old.
He's still young, Jose.
Yeah, very young.
Still young.
That seems to be the theme for Orange County. You know, Oshandina, 18 years old. Loshki, 22. Villanueva, 19. Longmire, 22.
Zane didn't have an idea to go with that. So a couple of substitutions in this match, both of them occurring in the second half. One for each side. Shots right now favoring Orange County SC, 7-6. Now Loudoun United FC have 3 shots on target to just the 2 of Orange County SC. However, Orange County SC has the largest play of the day. Semi Gadiri got stopped on a penalty. Placement into the box, the redirect off the mark by a wide margin. Iloski trying to make a move on the goal line to no avail. Pretty good patience from Loudoun United FC not to chase him around. Longmire. Ahmed, great size at 6'3" and 190 pounds. Can do a lot with that kind of stature on set pieces. And we can hear Hoffman at the bottom of the screen asking for some help. It's been open a couple of occasions. Outside hook, the bender, the header is perfect, and the home team leads 2-1. Eric Torres ties things up with his teammate Milan Iloski, tying the team lead at 8 apiece. How about that?
Oh man, it's quite a beauty.
Orange County Soccer Club goal in the 58th minute of play.
The ball coming from the left side. Patience, patience, patience. You know you have possession. Timing is right. A beautiful ball and a header from Torres. It's a beautiful ball, exactly where he needed that ball, and Torres knows exactly what to do with it.
No mistake about it. That goal for Orange County brought to you by Hogue. And Eric Torres in the 58th minute. He made his presence known in the first half, had nothing to show for, at least in the scoring column. Gets a splash right there.
Leaving the match is number 21, Sam Guideri. Another substitution.
Guideri will come off the pitch.
Entering the match is number 11, Tyler Freeman. Leaving the match is number 35.
Tyler Freeman comes in. So now Loudoun United FC trying to counter. They led 1-0, tied at 1 apiece, so now are down 2-1. Simonson tried to insert that to a strike. That one just missing. Shetler was off his back line. I mean, you blink and all of a sudden, Jacob Green turned it and fired.
They were so close to doing it, just exactly what Orange County did to them. They were so close to scoring the tying goal again. It's a great effort from Simonson.
That thing just sliced wide. Talk about a bounce that came right back to him. Simonson's played an inspired match so far for his team, but now they trail after leading 1-0. Samake tried to get it back, but a nice intercept by Longmire. And this will result in a throw-in for Orange County SC.
And David, here's where you make a decision if you're Orange County, right? Do you keep the level of intensity up? Do you try to slow things down a little bit, keep the possession, defend with the ball? We'll see what they decide to do, because they are playing at a good level right now, and they are capable of scoring the third goal. But in the back of your head, you know you have been struggling lately. And maybe at some point you start thinking, listen, I need 3 points, and I need to secure the 3 points right now. So we'll see what the decision is.
But as one that has been around the game for so much, are you inclined to sit on a lead, or do you feel like you need to take the victory?
I think it's too early to do that. I think it's too early to do that. But, you know, when it's been so long since getting a good result, you know, sometimes mentally that's where you get the challenge, right? That's the challenge mentally within the game. So I think Orange County, they need to push a little bit more, maybe get that third goal, get a little bit of breathing room, and then after that, then you start thinking, okay, I'm gonna manage this game. I'm gonna dominate the game with the tempo. We're gonna play at my pace.
Yeah, in fact, they've been winless in the last 6 matches, 0-4-2. An alarming part. This corner kick brought to you by Corner Bakery for Orange County SC. See how they deliver on this service. Left-footed bend is headed out. On the run. Nobody home for Orange County SC. Simonson wanting to get it back. Freeman lost the handle on it. Olaski asking for it. Olaski trying to create. This one punched a little bit too long, and it will be a throw-in for Loudoun United FC. Speaking of which, fans, do you support Orange County? Well, why not represent Orange County? The full range of new merchandise is now available. And all new 2022 merchandise includes the new star on the logo, so you can rep the USL champions. Visit OCSCshop.com. Once again, it's OCSCshop.com. Attacking third right now has been dominated by Orange County SC. Rocha. Just outside, the right foot. Chances are coming. Partida The intent was right. Velocity was there, but accuracy not so much.
Yeah, and again, you know what's great to see from this play is the patience, right? Partida had the opportunity, was in front of goal, but he knew he didn't have the angle, so he waited for the second play, the shot that goes over the bar. But that's the right mentality, playing as a team.
Yeah, Peterson, who came all the way back, looked like he ran from out of the picture into it and let it rip. But Partida put it right on the money for him. Placement's pretty good. Feels like we've answered the question on how Richard Chaplow is going to play this final 25 out, right? They're going to attack, they're going to push, and not sit back.
Yes, absolutely, and that's great. That's great for the fans. You know, they have been able to create a couple of chances. That ball right there, another. It's been a clinic when it comes to passes into space. A great ball, but Gutierrez just unable to get that touch to put it in the back of the net. Not a lot was required. Just to get that slight touch might have been enough.
Yeah, Lasky was streaking down. And we had a little youngster come onto the pitch and bring that ball back, so it's not bad. I'm a little surprised the guy did not keep it. Samake trying to make a move now. Downs to Lillard. Lillard from Scottsdale, Arizona. Played ball at Indiana. Robinson. Fans like the bicycle. And here is Rice. So it's 2-1 Orange County SC. Two reasons for that. The leading strikers for Orange County SC, Lonilowski, Eric Torres, both of them have gotten on the scoreboard. And Colin Shuttler stopped the PK. Right foot, that one missing short side.
Well, another opportunity for Loudoun. They haven't been able to get inside the box as much as they would have wanted. But for the second time in a row, they're able to take a shot from just outside the box, which is something that if you're Orange County, you need to take care of. You need to step up a little bit faster and not give enough room to the attackers in Loudoun that obviously they have been struggling offensively. Now they are in need of a goal. They're going to try to push forward a little bit more, so you need to step up a little bit quicker.
Abdul Latif Abukura not in the match anymore, so you figure where's the offense going to come from for Loudoun United FC. Rio Hukgun was the one that took that shot, and we'll see how he plays the rest of this match.
Here's another look. It's out of the buildup. It's ideal because you were able to move the ball from one side to the other, and that's the one thing that's gonna catch the attention of your Orange County coaching staff. You need to step up just a little bit faster, put pressure, and maybe recover the ball and look for a counter attack that time.
Richard Chaplow, Robert Earnshaw, Paul Hardiman, Victor Noguera, all amongst his assistants. And they have their hands full. Talent they're trying to move up, talent they're trying to build up, and points that they need to have added to their resume. Alex Villanueva, a bit nicked up.
Yeah, it looks like he might not be able to continue. 19-year-old. Great effort once again.
Substitution
still trying to develop, but when you do it at this level, it's going to bring some challenges along the road.
13, Tommy McKay.
Hope for a quick recovery as well.
Leaving the match is number 3, Alex Villanueva.
Tommy McCabe comes in. They just announced it. 13 for 3. Substitution brought to you by MediQuip. So McCabe coming in, replacing Villanueva. So he comes into the middle of this contest, and now what can he do to help preserve this lead? Downs with the intercept.
Well, McCabe is going to give you a lot defensively. He might not be able to move as fast as Villanueva was able to do it throughout the 67 minutes that he played. Oh, no, there's a red card for Peterson.
Wow. Second yellow card of this match for Peterson, who got the first in the 69th minute. Gets it here. First occurring in the 27th minute was not his fault, but that's neither here nor there. As he took out Zane. And so now, if anything, a gift given to Loudoun United FC.
Well, let me tell you, if there was a time to bring McCabe in, I think just a few seconds before getting a red card, that might be the time, because he can really help defensively, and he knows the system. 12 matches played this year. But no doubt, this is going to be a tough 20 minutes for Orange County.
So Christian Fletcher is in. Zane is out. Simonson looking for his second. Trying to create, and nothing to show for it. So now you're at a disadvantage, but playing with the lead. Here's Hoffman.
And this is where you have to be really careful with the ball if you're Orange County. You need to defend with the ball as much as possible.
Samake in the 71st minute, bending this outside. Hope Goon, this one, no way. A complete gaff on that shot. Fans Orange County SC will hold its 3rd annual Corporate Cup, an adult soccer tournament this September. 32 local companies will take the pitch in a fun recreational co-ed soccer tournament. To sign up or get more details for your company, simple. Go to orangecountysoccer.com/corporate-cup. I don't know, can we compete in that right now, Jose?
Give me at least a week or two to get ready.
Is it the endurance or is it like the physical strength that you need to get back?
Both.
All right. See, I got it easy. I'll just play in goal. Loudoun United FC going to play the rest of this match up a player, down a goal. But they have about 19 minutes and some change to work with. No reason to panic, but obviously you need to play with a sense of urgency. Shots right now are even at 9-9, 3 on target for each. Possession time right now favoring Orange County SC, 55-44. Daniel Peterson with a red card in the 69th minute. He departed. Christian Fletcher came in for Abdul Zain. That's the one change offensively. Samake with some space. There's Lillard. So now Loudoun United FC trying to migrate down the field and look for a crack or a crease to exploit the home team. That's an unforced error.
And David, this is where they're going to miss Avukara, right? Because he was that number 10 type of player that was able to roam around, trying to find and create space for his teammates. Now it's not available for them. They're going to have a lot of possession. Now they need to get creative and find a way to get that second ball if you're Loudoun, to at least get a point.
I'll be curious to see who you think the man of the match is. It's coming up in a little bit. We have at least 3 players that we can talk about.
Yeah, well, I think I have already made my decision. Let me tell you.
As Torres called for the foul. Jacob Green feeling real good about himself at that moment. '75th minute. Loudoun United FC trying to make a move. Nice breakup by Hoffman. Hoffman, a new addition on loan from Houston Dynamo. Golaski. Milan trying to search, weaving his way through some traffic, taken down. And an immediate counter. Grant Lillard's in disgust as we speak. You see Lillard talking to Golaski. Evidently not too pleased with what happened here.
Well, you know, it's a frustrating foul because Golaski was surrounded by defenders from Loudoun. So it's an unnecessary foul.
I am more miffed, and I'm actually more on the side of Lillard, though, because Golaski, he tripped over Lillard, who had his back turned to him. But he sold it.
Well, you know, I'm sure when Lillard watches the film, the video after, he's gonna be frustrated by the way he was in front of that play.
Oh, free kick, and the heel redirected. That one goes up and over. But again, Eric Torres in the middle of all that ruckus.
Well, that was an interesting take, but it almost worked for Orange County.
There's Samake. Torres in the 58th minute has the go-ahead goal right now for Orange County FC. Here's Fletcher. Fletcher got pulled. Joseph Salinas saw it.
All right, so a set-piece opportunity here. Couple of substitutions as well.
Substitution for Loudoun United in the 77th minute of play. Brought to you by Mediquid. Entering match is number 18,
Hassan Liadi coming into the contest. Nicky Downs departs.
Well, an offensive-minded substitution that time for Loudoun, which is to be expected, obviously.
Looks like Sean Oakley is going to come into the contest too.
Substitution for OCSC in the 78th minute.
Jonathan Gomez, you see him there on the left.
Match number 28, Jonathan Gomez.
Gomez, product from San Diego, California.
Leaving match number 14, Tony Rocha.
Replacing Tony Rocha.
Well, you know, you're looking for fresh legs, right, in the middle. You know, you're going to be chasing for the last 13 minutes of the match, and that's why you bring a player like Gomez with plenty of energy in the middle of the field. You need to fight for every single ball.
Number 19, Sean Oakley.
Oakley coming into the contest now.
Eric L.
Torres will depart. Torres will get the acknowledgement from the fans. Oakley now in. Oakley from Federal Way, Washington.
And you know, the name of the game for Oakley in the 12 minutes to be played here, it's counterattack if there's an opportunity, but if not, hold on to possession, hold on to the ball, wait for your teammates. Try to help out defensively, even though you are a striker, you're an attacking-minded player. Right now, it's all about keeping the score the way it is.
And since we had a few substitutions, got to imagine stoppage time will probably be around 4 minutes. Had a handful of bookings tonight. One of them was a red card. Samake. Here's Freeman. Body contact there. That is a cold shoulder from Samake, and he's visibly upset, not sure why.
Well, look at the way Hoffman runs back and positions himself in front of the opponent, and that he knew exactly that the contact was coming. It's a better look. He takes a look and waits for the contact. That's a great defensive effort from Hoffman.
That's wake-up juice right there. The 20-year-old certainly feeling it.
Good job, Daniel. Daniel.
So Jonathan Gomez in right now for Tony Rocha. Zaliati, he's in for Grant Lillard. They made that change. It was not Nicky Downs. They had 15 up, but that changed. Speaking of change, a move on the outside. Dancing a bit, the right foot missing the short corner on that chance. Gutierrez.
And again, it's an Orange County player, surrounded by defenders, is still holding on to possession, getting that shot, not on target, but creating opportunities late in the game.
Woloski got the scoring started for Orange County SC and then almost had the insurance marker. Simonson nearly got it back. Downs. Vom Steeg. Samake, line driver. That went through a sea of bodies to the right side. Played that thing right through the box, and he had about 3 or 4 legs elevated that no one could connect on. Green making sure that ball was not given away. Downs. Samake on the left side. Green to Freeman. Freeman making his 9th appearance of the season, has have 3 goals in the year. Samake did a good job of selling that ball with the sun in his eyes. Is up. That one looked like nearly an illegal touch. You have Hoffman that's down. And Hoffman not getting up. You can see him breathing heavily right now.
Well, he's off to a great start in Orange County, and that's going to take a toll on you because, you know, he has been able to run up and down the field for 84 minutes. It's only normal that now he's starting to feel the impact of such a great effort.
Take a peek at this again. He went down and he's not grabbing anything just yet.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. You know, he's just tired. He needs to take a moment.
Oh, yes, the instant move of the calf. You see that pressure being put on the foot, elevating up. Looks like a cramp. It doesn't matter when those cramps occur, whether it's in the middle of the match or late at night. When it comes and it hurts. Ian Hoffman to get some assistance. Louisville City FC beating Hartford Athletic right now. Now that match has just come to a close, 2-0. LA Galaxy 2 beat Miami FC 3-1. Tampa Bay Rowdies all over the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. 5-2 was the final. FC Tulsa bested Charleston Battery 2-1. Here's Fletcher on the restart. 52nd minute, Memphis 901 leading Detroit City 1-0. Birmingham Legion 2-0 over New Mexico United. Match just underway between El Paso Locomotive and New York Red Bulls 2. El Paso leading 1-0 there. Shuttler left his net. That was a dicey situation for him. There's Samake. The opposite way again and continues to hold serve. Does the back line and overall defense of Orange County SC. Loudoun United FC scored the most goals they've scored all year long last week in the victory against Phoenix Rising FC when they scored and won 4-3. Prior to that match, they had tallied up only 11 goals. So they go from 11 to 15, but they've conceded now 29. Shuttler slapped that away at the last second. I say slap because I think the sun was a factor. And Shuttler, I don't know if he was caught off guard, but that was awkward.
Yeah, he went the wrong way maybe for a step or two, but he was able to recover.
Activity and a foul. Loudoun United FC playing up a player right now. Daniel Peterson given the gate and a red card. Occurred in the 69th minute. He had a yellow card in the 27th. And so now Orange County SC playing a bit short-handed. Simonson trying to elude one defender, could not. And the reason why was a foul. Downs, Salisbury, Connecticut. There's Robinson. Samake. Loudoun United FC trying to expose any kind of weakness in the defense of Orange County SC. Question is, how much time are they afforded? Freeman. Orange County SC not taking any chances, nor should they at this point. Nearing 90 minutes to have expired. Placement moving, and that one off the left foot of Fletcher. Looks like that sun is a factor for both teams. So you see Fletcher trying to shield it from his eyes.
Well, it's, you know, it's an early start, so maybe it's a little bit unusual for Schottler in Orange County. So both teams have to adjust.
Orange County SC looking for their second clean sheet of the season. Coming into this affair, they had a goal differential of merely 5. Oakley with the illegal touch there. But Colin Shetler could possibly be the man of the match. He robbed Sam Gadiri on a penalty here in the second half, and his team promptly answered for him. Eric Torres, the one that provided the theatrics in his goal in the 58th minute. Samake trying to work with Freeman here. Freeman, that one blocked on the way through. 5 additional minutes given to us in stoppage time. It's brought to you by Zofagari Law, and Shetler coming out off his line. He gets decked.
For injury time. And cheer on your Orange County Soccer Club to finish the game strong.
Real hoop goond. Shetler might be nursing what was an injury, or at least a misstep from a couple moments ago. As we take a peek at it.
There's a ball. He's first to the ball, but there's contact. There's no doubt about it. Let me tell you, David, it's not an easy game for Schottler, right? I mean, you get the opportunity. You know it's not going to be easy, but it's not an easy game.
Thrown into the fire, and so far he's been as good as they could have asked him to be. Gave up a goal in the first 2 minutes, but then stopped a penalty. So needless to say, I think he's feeling just right.
It feels like years from now, when he tells the story of his first game in 2022, he's going to remember every single minute of it.
As he should. Samake looking for the equalizer, going short side. Shetler says no.
And on cue. What a save from Schottler. It's a great strike, by the way, as well. Here's another look. Plenty of power in it. A great reaction, sending the ball out of bounds into the corner kick.
Samake strong on this. Contact inside. I think I'm going to give a little more credit too to Schottler, because he was anticipating the shot as opposed to perhaps a blind pass from Samake.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. And listen, you know, the angle was right for whether he wanted to go to the far post. He decided to go to the near post, but he needed to be aware as well of maybe the ball going as a cross, looking for a teammate, or maybe taking the shot to the far post. So it was not an easy save, very well positioned, and reacted the right way.
5 minutes given for stoppage time. Gutierrez tangled up a bit, and this will be a throw-in for Orange County SC. We mentioned the keys to the match heading into this contest. 2 best players for Orange County SC had to go off. Iloski, Torres both have, each with a goal, each of them their 8th of the season. That's why there's a 2-1 advantage The fellas in orange and black. And now Orange County SC just trying to bleed some clock. Strike from outside the 18 is picture perfect, and there's your insurance marker. It's 3-1 Orange County SC, and there's Iloski with his second of the night.
What a goal, what a beauty.
Orange County Soccer Club
A
goals.
wonderful strike from outside the box. The one thing that was missing for Orange County tonight, there it is. What a goal. From Iloski. Already 9 goals in the regular season. It's game, set, match with 30 seconds to be played. What a goal. Let me tell you, a candidate for goal of the week, and Iloski making his way maybe to a player of the week as well with the performance today.
That goal brought to you by Hogue. Milan Iloski, his second of the night. And he won this thing with his right foot. I think for all intents and purposes, he's going to be our man of the match tonight, Jose. As Joseph Salinas blows the final whistle. Agony of defeat for Loudoun United FC as they dropped to their knees. They had a spirited effort. They led at the end of 2 minutes before things were just right. But the firepower of this contest came from the home team, Orange County SC, and the man of the match is that man right there, Milan Iloski, presented by California Performance Company. And what else can you say except for a nice pair from Iloski?
Well, a great performance from Iloski and from the team all around. Ups and downs, like, you know, you need to be ready for ups and downs in a soccer match. They were able to do that. Off to a rough start, conceding early, but recovering quickly. And after that, playing down a man in the second half. They did it all, deservingly so. They get 3 points tonight. Orange County on top of Loudoun United.
Yeah, the UCLA Bruin product. He's played in 16 matches now. He's accounted for 9 goals. And Orange County SC needed it. They win it here tonight by a final score of 3-1. Our final score tonight, Orange County SC triumphant at home for the 3rd time this season as they dump Loudoun United FC by a final score of 3-1. Our score is brought to you by Ballast Point. And Jose, we move along to the incredible play of the match. That is courtesy of John's Incredible Pizza. And who do we got? Eric Torres here.
There's no doubt about it. There's only one man, the one man that was able to turn things around after the match was tied 1-1. Opportunity on the left side and the header from the Mexican striker, Cubo Torres, and to the back of the net, 2-1. The classic robot celebration. We've seen it so many times. Opportunities for Loudoun, yes, they had quite a few in the second half, but guess what? It was Schottler with the save of the match, David.
Yeah, brought to you by UHSM. And Colin Schottler getting his first victory in his first appearance, in fact, of the season. As we take a look at the highlights of this contest, all of them brought to you by John's Incredible Pizza. And the game did not start exactly how Orange County SC liked it. Abukara on the outside gave it. Skage Simonson had enough steam on it to make it 1-0 Loudoun United FC.
Yeah, but quickly to recover was Orange County through the right side. Zundina wins the ball, pushes forward, and in between two defenders brings the ball in, and it's Ilowski with the finish, right-footed shot through the back of the net. The second half we go because Loudoun will get the opportunity here from the spot. The penalty from Orozco. A wonderful save as well from Schottler. Sammy Guadiri denied from the spot. And what a moment for the 23-year-old goalkeeper. He was able to turn things around as well. A few minutes later, the opportunity came for Hugo Torres on the other side of the field, and he was able to finish. Those were the moments that Orange County really was able to set the tone, David, getting the penalty save, and then right after that, getting the second goal of the match.
You know, Ryan Martin has spoken in the last couple of weeks about his team getting things done, getting the W's because they can actually manufacture and seize the opportunity. Well, you felt when Guadiri got stopped in the penalty, that's when the game was ripped away from them. And the icing on the cake, Kiloski goes top shelf against Rice. Game is over, 3-1 Orange County SC. Final stats in this contest, you see obviously the 3-1 victory, but more to come on that because Orange County SC, despite being down a player, really controlled a lot of this contest.
Yeah, Loudoun was able to level up the possession battle 50-50, but still they were not able to create as many chances inside the box, and whenever they were close enough, there was Schottler to keep Orange County with the lead. And in the end, of course, a beautiful goal from Ilowski, who was able to practically seal the deal for Orange County in what, again, it's a win that might be the one that turns things around in the regular season for the home side.
Final stats brought to you by Save Law, and that's going to do it here from Champion Soccer Stadium in Irvine, California. Milan Ilowski, his 8th and 9th goals of the season. Eric Torres, to compliment him, also struck rich for his 8th of the year. And Orange County SC gets their 4th one of the season. They dropped Loudoun United FC by a final score of 3-1. For my broadcast partner, Jose Rodriguez, I'm David Gascon saying so long from Irvine. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you in a few days from now. Have a good one, everyone. So long.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.